teacher quality. We need to make sure we have not so much a certified person, but a qualified person that knows that subject and loves kids in front of that student. That's what I benefit from. Not just, you know, books and supplies, and that's good. We can get equipment and computers in. But the most important thing that kids need is stability, and they need a caring adult that's knowledgeable to set the example in that classroom. So we've got to be efficient, and we've got to have quality, political engagement, and then I'm going to take some questions. Talk to you about the situation with government. We have a crisis of credibility and legitimacy with our government. Starts with the board. Constitution. The states created the national government to secure the borders. It's about an issue of credibility. You pay all this cash and income taxes, and we have firefights on the border. And we see the economic impact as far as the pressure on the job sector and our low-skilled labor. It's about credibility, and it's about legitimacy, and it's about the rule of law. We're going to have immigration laws, we need to enforce them. That's all, we need to enforce them. And I am in full support of Governor Jan Brewer. It's about empowerment. It's about time. You got some of these governors, you know, complaining about, you know, like this oil spill we had out here, oil gush, out here in the Gulf. Yeah. And you got governors complaining, oh, the EPA won't let us do this. The EPA won't do. Look, if it needs to be done, go out there and you do it. Why are you waiting on the EPA? Why are you waiting on OSHA? Why are you waiting on somebody to tell you no? Jan Brewer is the type, that time I'm going to pattern myself to Apple. If it needs to be done, do it in order, do it legally, and get it done. Yeah. And that's what the lady did. And I support her. And we need more governors, and we need more leaders just like her. We need to secure the border. And then, from the government end, we don't need to encourage bad behavior, illegal behavior. No, we cannot, as I was talking to a pastor the other day at the sandwich shop. No, he said, we can't, if you're illegal, how can we give you something legal? Republicans and Democrats have failed us. You got one party that says, oh, this will be a burgeoning, increasing voting population for us. And we have elements of another party that says this will be a source of consistent, long-term, low-skilled labor. They're both wrong and they're both immoral, and it needs to stop. And we need to follow the law. And everybody needs to be on the same level. Another thing, representation, which means everything in a democratic government like ours where people rule. Representation. We're going to draw districts in 2011. We've had the census this year. We're going to draw districts. Here's the point. And I want to make sure everybody understands this. I'm not running against Barack Obama. I'm not campaigning against Barack Obama. But this is what I do know. If you're happy with the way the health care bill came out, if you're happy with the way your level of taxation is, if you're happy with trying terrorists in your downtown courthouse, if you don't have the right people drawing the right districts, drawing the lines right, Texas is going to send 7 to 12 more representatives to support that type of agenda. One thing I do know about the president, and I listen to just about all his speeches, a lot of the stuff he talked about in health care reform, there's more stuff in that bill that he did not talk about. Just people adding in on agendas. Pelosi, Reid. If you want more of that, I'm sorry, if you elect Jim McReynolds, he's going to be on the Pelosi-Reed bandwagon. And you're going to end up sending more Democrats to Washington that agree with that type of legislation. Let me tell you also, even more important than R's and D's, because I'm not a rah-rah Republican, as you can see. It's not about my party has 4 and your party has 2, and my party has this, because we're finding out every day that we're getting fried and greased by both of them. Yeah. But here's the point. Here in rural East Texas, we have some unique issues with water, with health care, with transportation, our roads, our businesses, agriculture, trucking, logging, and you hear things about cap and trade. You hear how they want to reform the financial sector, where it will impact how our farmers can hedge against price fluctuations of their crops. These are important issues, and we need more people from rural environments in the state legislature and in Congress advocating our side of the issue. I have committed myself as much as I can up to Austin after being elected to having a rural East Texas congressional district. And I know some Republicans are saying, well, that's probably not good for Republicans, and Democrats are saying this. Look, I can't get caught up in that. This is about you. This is about empowering East Texas, not about empowering the Republicans or the Democrats.